This show is brought to you by Connect, providing fixed satellite internet everywhere in Nigeria, even far from the city. Getting internet at home or at work has never been.
For you to stand out in the digital world, it's not about the so many services and products and storytelling that you load into the internet. It's about strategic packaging. The question is, how can you achieve that? Hello everybody, welcome to Digital Access. It's a program where we give you interesting, profitable ideas on what you can achieve through the internet. My name is Faina Kennedy. It's brought to you from NTA Port Harcourt. You can also watch us on StarTimes channel 103. Of course, you can join us on our Facebook page on www.facebook.com/NTA Port Harcourt. This program is sponsored by the Connect service provider. Well, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, I am going to be introducing us to a digital marketing consultant who is going to be teaching us how to make profit through the internet. We'll be right back.
Connect fixed satellite internet up to 100 Mbps with unlimited data usage directly from space. Find out more on connect.com.
Today we're going to be learning how to make profit through the internet. And to discuss with me, I have a digital marketing consultant. He is in person of Joseph Don. Good to have you.
Hello, Faina.
Hello.
Thank you for having me finally.
Okay, yes, finally. Yes. Okay, straight to the point. How to make profit through the internet. Of course, you know that in the internet, people are loading up so many things.
Yeah.
You're selling bag, I'm selling bag. Mm-hmm. You're selling shoe, I'm selling shoe. Mm-hmm. I'm, showcasing these. Like everybody is doing like everything.
Yeah.
But not everybody is making profit.
True.
Not everybody is making money through the internet.
True.
Specifically, how can we do that? Let's look at the do's and don'ts that we do, some of the errors that people do. Just straight up, let's shoot.
Beautiful. So if you want to make money selling your product on the internet,
okay,
then you have to treat the internet like a business and not like a hobby. The reason why a lot of people don't make profits when it comes to, putting their products online and all that is that they treat it as a hobby. So they do it once in a while and expect to get the kind of results that people get when they do it always, when they treat it as a business. Okay. So for example, if you go on some people's Instagram or Facebook pages and all that, and they claim that they are selling something, right? Those people, you check, they post one time in 4 weeks. You cannot make any sales that way.
Okay.
If you want to increase your sales, especially, you're selling a product, you have to be consistent. You have to show up consistently. Show up every day, just like you're going to your normal office or a shop. You wake up every day, you have your bath, you go to the shop, and you sell. Okay. That is how you should treat the internet and social media if you really, really want to make profits.
That's like morning, afternoon, night. Is that what you're saying?
Show up. I built my Twitter audience from 0 to 16,700 in the space of 9 months. Wow. And I showed up every day tweeting 14 times a day.
14 times a day?
14 times a day. So it's work. Just the way you get up and go to your shop. I'm not saying you should come and make 14 tweets a day. Of course, you're selling a product or service. But at least you should show up every day and post something telling us about your business every day. That's how to get sales.
Okay, so we're saying that there are some persons that are into, they talk, that's how they make money. Mm-hmm. Some people, they have their products, that's how they make their money, like that. So it has to be consistently, morning, afternoon, every time you're doing that.
You have to
Are you sure you're going to be having time to do something else?
You have to realize, first of all, that this is an attention game, right?
Okay.
The reason why we have the social platforms and all that is because they are getting attention, and then they are monetizing that attention in form of selling ad spaces to advertisers and all that. So if you can find a way to constantly keep up on the platform, they will always favor your accounts, make you grow, give you more visibility. And when you have more visibility, you have more sales. But if you just show up once in a week, or once in 3 weeks, or once in 4 weeks, you're not going to get that visibility. The algorithm is not going to recognize you, and you keep crying, I'm not making sales online.
Okay, let me give you a scenario.
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, I love your black suit. It's looking so cute.
Thank you so much.
Okay, like you're selling this black suit, I'm selling the black suit. So like, if I keep on telling people, buy my black suit, buy my suit like that, I'm into this, I'm into that, that my sales, I'm going to make profit. Is that it? Don't forget that I'm not just the only one. What can I do apart from the consistency to make my own black suit stand out?
Of course, you can be consistently doing the wrong thing, right? But
That's
see,
right.
there are a lot of people that are getting it right on the, posting parts, pricing right, and all that, but they are not consistent. I think that's a major challenge for many people. But what else can you do right? For example, people come online, they want to sell something, maybe a shoe, and in this Nigeria, they write DM for price on social media. A lot of people are jumping those kind of posts because they don't want embarrassment. Why should you write DM for price? I mean, you're not selling luxury land, you're just selling shoe, you're selling clothes. Put the price there. The people that can afford it will come to you. The people that cannot afford it will come to you. When you put DM for price, most times, even you get disappointed because most times people cannot afford it, and then they come to you after haggling.
Don't you think
they
that
can't
putting
afford
out
it.
the price for people to see you're scaring them?
Why? I don't think so.
Wow.
I mean, that's the price. When you go to the mall or something, you see prices of everything.
Yes.
You get scared and run away. It's the same thing, basically. The beauty of the internet is that I don't have to go to the mall. I don't have to go to all those places. The internet is bringing the mall to me. For example, when you go on sites like Jumia, you see the price. They don't tell you DM for price. Why should I post my own online and not show you the price?
Okay, let me tell you why. Because maybe they want to negotiate. It's negotiable, right?
It doesn't make sense, especially for items, right, that have general prices everywhere. I mean, if you're selling a luxury house or a landed property or something, then there are instances where you want to slightly negotiate. A car or something. There are instances, even people that are selling cars put the price, maybe 5 million, slightly negotiable. So you know that there's room to negotiate. But I don't see why you're selling a 5,000 or 10,000 or 20,000 naira product and you're not putting the price out there. It doesn't make sense to me.
So we say consistency. We also say that you have to put your price tag on it.
Exactly. Put your price tag on
Price
it.
tag on it. And also, what are some other things? Let me give you, for example, apart from products, apart from services, those are things we can hold. There are people that their work is just services. Now we have people on TikTok that come, they just sing, and they are selling. People call them. Yeah, there are people that just come and tell you one motivational talk and all that. What will you say about that?
It's the same thing, the consistency part and always putting yourself out there, especially if you're selling, let's say, services, you're a content creator and all that. The idea of content creation is you're trying to build a community online, right? You cannot feed your online community if you just post once in a week or twice in a week or once in a month. These people have to see your content consistently. That's how these social algorithms keep bringing your page up so that you can gain maximum visibility. So you have to consistently put yourself out there. Don't say, oh, I posted today, I will not post it the next 5 days. It doesn't work that way. You have to be consistent and you have to put yourself out there.
I'm interested in what you said. You said you can consistently be projecting a bad product.
Yes.
How will you know that?
You can consistently be doing
like if I'm
things.
consistent and I'm just showing my blue shirt, like get it, and people are like, this one is fake.
And nobody's buying. You're obviously doing something wrong. It's either you're not marketing it well to the right people online, you're not using the right language, or you're just saying buy. You don't make sales online by just saying buy.
Maybe you should teach
People get bored. You have to use different angles, right?
Okay.
So, for example, I come and say, buy this blue shirt. This blue shirt is 5,000 naira, and then I go away. I don't expect your next post to be buy this blue shirt. This blue shirt is 5,000 naira. You can now come up with like a storytelling angle. Oh, I was going to this place today, and then somebody noticed me, said your shirt is fine, blah blah blah, and then you now come with a call to action. The call to action is just what you tell people to do after the end. If you want to get noticed in public, like I was noticed in public, then buy this blue shirt for 5,000 naira. That's another angle. Do you understand? I mean, Elon Musk recently acquired Twitter. Before that acquisition, he launched a perfume company with somebody. The name of the perfume was Burnt Hair. They made $1 million in 24 hours selling perfume. And one of the things Elon Musk did is he made a tweet. He said, buy my perfume so that I can buy Twitter. That was an
Are you
angle.
serious?
Yeah. That was an angle he used to sell his stuff. So you can say, buy this clothes so I can pay my children's school fees. Just use different angles. The idea is called social media. You have to be social. Don't be boring. When you're boring, you scare people away.
That's when you're not the attitude, the courage, and all of that.
The thing is, you don't even have to give, there are people that are hyper. You may not be hyper, but don't be boring. Just give out your personality, but don't be boring. That's it, basically.
Okay. Now, before we wrap up, let's go more. I know that there are people that when they bring out their products and they are good, all of a sudden, they are nowhere to be found. You talked about the consistency and all of that. Are there some do's and don'ts, generally speaking, that you are an expert in it, that you have observed that people are doing that are all wrong and they should be corrected? So
if you want to fix this consistency part, especially this consistency part, the truth, right, is that we cannot all be creating fresh. So for example, you're a content creator. You cannot be creating fresh videos every day. You burn out. So one hack for me right now, I have
is actually a hack. So it's a secret, right? Okay, let's learn.
So one hack for me, right,
okay,
is I usually like to have 7 to 10 videos in advance. So I go to the office sometimes, I shoot 10 straight videos. I send to my team to edit it. I have videos to post for the next 10 days before I batch create again. So that way, I'm not burning out, and then I'm still showing up there and putting my best foot forward.
That means you're saying that you have to create a time and mass produce, produce different episodes.
Exactly.
Not like every day you have to come and you're doing a shoot.
Exactly.
So you mass produce different episodes and then you just load it up.
Exactly.
Are you sure for those of them that are working, those that have to go to work, will you have time to do this?
That is the perfect thing that people that are going to work should do.
Are you serious?
I know a woman, she's an influencer in Port Harcourt here.
Yes.
And she doesn't shoot her videos in the morning. She has children, she has a school to cater for, she has everything. So she has to batch create her videos at night when the children are sleeping.
Wow.
So when she posts it during the week, think that she just did it that time, but she did it after she must have put the kids to sleep.
Yeah.
And then that frees her some time to get that done while she faces her regular activity.
Okay, now this is another secret, especially for those of you that are working. So you see, the internet is not just for the kids, for the youth, it's for everybody. So the mamas, the papas, everybody that are out there, it's not about your busy schedule. You can also create time and make more money, plenty money through the internet.
Exactly.
Like the example you're giving us. Wow. Exactly. So it's not about those of them that are working that think that they are too busy.
Everybody can create time to do. If this thing is going to make you money, if it's going to make you money, why should you use work as an excuse? Find a way to do it. In the long run, who knows, you could even replace work if you take it seriously.
So how long are we going to be expecting the profits to start coming? Is it like a consistent thing?
There's really no timeline to it. So that's why a lot of people, when they come and hear about making money online and all that, they think it's magic. They expect to, when they just try for 1 month, maybe they show up consistent for 1 month, and then they don't make 10 million naira. They say, this internet thing is not working, and then they give up. This thing compounds. So finally, I've been doing this actively since 2016. So any results I have now compounds.
Okay.
So the thing compounds over time. The more you put in the work, the more you put in the volume and all that, this thing compounds over time. So if you just started, don't give up. You don't get the results you're looking for, don't give up. Keep pushing. Listen, there's somebody, so I sell digital courses and all that. Somebody has been on my list since 2019. Okay. I ran an ad, the person came through that ad. The person has been on my list since 2019. The person did not buy anything from me.
Wow.
But the truth is, the person has been seeing everything I've been doing. The first time the person bought something from me was October last year.
Wow.
So it means that you may not be getting immediate results right now, but people are seeing what you're doing. So keep at it and be consistent, because in the long run, you'll always be profitable.
Wow, this is very, very interesting. So you just keep doing it, not because 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, 2 years.
It's work. It's work. It's work. So you have to take it like work and, keep doing it.
Okay, everybody, it's Digital Access. I think I've really learned a lot, especially about the secret that you talked about. You know, sometimes when we see these things, we think that people just do it overnight and maybe voila, it's like magic. Some people feel that for them to really make profit, they have to in one fanciful place or something.
No, you can be anywhere. That's the beauty of the internet.
Okay.
You can be anywhere, any place, anytime. When I started doing videos, now you go to my page, you see I'm doing videos in my office, fine. I used to do the same videos on the street when I did not have any office. I just come out of the house with my phone in my hand and I'm recording and I'm moving on the street and I'm creating my content, right? As you make progress, you can upgrade, get better gadgets, get better locations and all that.
Yeah.
But don't let that stop you. You can make profits, make progress. Heck, I made my first $100 on the internet when I had less than 100 followers on Instagram.
Are you serious?
So anybody that is giving an excuse is just giving an excuse. Just go ahead, put yourself out there, be bold about it. A lot of people killing it today, a lot of people making a lot of money today are not better than you in any way.
At all.
They are just more bold. They are just, they are not afraid of public scrutiny. So they've been able to put themselves out there boldly and they're getting the results for it. They're really not better than you.
Okay, before we wrap up, I'm sure that apart from making the profit, there are people that just feel that they can, maybe their services and products, they're just wasting. They're not really looking at it that they can make money through what they're doing. What's your take on that to advise people?
You better quit or run it as a proper business. I mean, why should you have something and then you don't take it seriously?
Yeah.
Listen, the only way money is made is by selling something to another person. That's how money is made in Nigeria, in Ghana, in Kenya, in the US, in Russia. Money is made even when you hear international trade. Nigeria sells crude oil. They sell things to other people. So you have to take your stuff seriously and sell it. That's how you make money. Or you go broke. A great salesman once says that timid salespeople, timid business owners usually have skinny kids. Why? Because they're afraid of selling. They don't have money to feed their children.
So we pray not to be timid anymore. We're going to be bold and come out.
Become shameless. Be shameless.
And just
shameless.
come out and just make money through the internet.
Exactly.
Okay, everybody, this is where we'll be wrapping up on the program. We've been speaking with Don Joseph, or Joseph Don.
Joseph Don.
Joseph Don, yes. He is a digital marketing strategist. Yes, good to and a consultant too. Maybe we'll keep, trying to be consistent so that we're going to make more money.
Exactly.
I'm actually interested in the more money, Okay, my name is Faina Kennedy. Join us same time for another interesting episode on Digital Access, where we teach you how to make profits and profitable ideas through the internet. I tell you, there are a whole lot that you can achieve through the internet. Till next week, keep getting digital. We'll be right back. Till next week. Bye-bye.
All right.